So back in 2019, right before the COVID-19 started in South Africa, there's a company that is currently based in Dubai, known as Mara Corporation, that came to South Africa straight to the province of KwaZulu-Natal, where they launched a manufacturing base that was specifically for Mara devices. There were two notable smart devices that came from them, which were the Mara Z and the Mara X. The Mara Z was the most expensive one. That was coming at 4,000 rands, while the other one was coming at 3,000 rands, which is the Mara X. The Mara X now has the Mara X1. Now back to 2019. So they came to South Africa, launched the smartphones, and they did not do well, unfortunately. I think in about 9 months of them having been launched, they went all the way down. Until today, they are closed. And the reason was, the most problem they came with was they priced their devices up to so high of prices compared to the local ones and the local brands that have already been established at the time. They had very cheap and very slow chipsets, and on top of that, their cameras were very bad. They were competing with Samsung, competing with Huawei, companies already at that time that were very well established. Their photography was well known, their batteries were well known, and they were very cheap and affordable for the South African market. Now, on top of that being the case, they took on this cliche marketing strategy of saying things are for Africa, first, and all of those things. Yet the chipsets that were being used were not manufactured by South African manufacturers. They were actually imported from other countries. So you have a company that just arrived and has priced its devices way above the market and is offering less for more, and at the same time they are not using the South African companies that would produce such chipsets, yet they call themselves for Africa. Up to this day, those smartphones have never sold more than 1,000 units, which is very unfortunate, because for a company that was said to be for South Africans and for Africa, South Africa currently is the best economy in Africa, which means they would have done much better if they had priced their smartphones better. Since then, the company has been liquidated, their assets have been sold, and the manufacturing base that was actually opened at the time, everything had been stripped. The plan now was that the new company was going to rebuild everything and then again go back to manufacturing the smartphones so that they can go back to meeting their initial goals when the Mara production was brought to South Africa. Publicly, people never knew that this company was actually not South African. People thought that this was a South African company that is producing smartphones for the South African market. And the truth is, this is a company that is based in Dubai. This is not a South African company. This is not an African company. But it came here and politically aligned themselves so well that to the common person, they knew them as a South African company. Well, unfortunately for them, they did not do well.